Alright, so here's the deal. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I've just been, had a lot of stuff on my plate the past few months. And as you know, we have Donald Trump sitting, currently occupying the White House. And over the past of the week, he's issued several very unconstitutional executive orders. And perhaps the most disgusting and most vulgar executive order was the one banning all Muslims. Now, that's a great way to recruit for ISIS. Okay, that is perfect fodder for them. They want to build us as hating all Muslims. And when you go out there and you create this ban, not letting any Muslims enter the U.S. unless they're vetted. Well, listen, first off, they go through about a couple 100-point step just to be vetted, just to get passports, green cards, come over this country, okay? That's been explained several times. There is a very thorough vetting process. It's not as easy to get in this country as, they'll sell the fear that it is to. Now, like I said, it's a great way to recruit for ISIS to make us look like we're very anti-Muslim. And I love the fact now that you've got, as I make this video, in D.C. and Baltimore. Let me just check my Twitter feed here really quick. You've got people right now over at Logan Airport as I make this video, and I'm watching some of it live right now. You've got Christians and you've got people of all ethnicities and all religious beliefs standing there and cheering the Muslims that are leaving the detainment room, because thankfully we did have a judge who decided that this was very unconstitutional. You can't do this, and she struck down, I believe her name was Judge Ann Connolly, I believe it was. She did strike down a good portion of Trump's law, and I'll use that word very loosely, saying that it was unconstitutional. Listen here, folks. We're a nation that is built on immigrants, okay? We're the melting pot. You look at the Statue of Liberty, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. And I know some of you are probably watching this video and are saying, well, aren't you afraid that a Muslim terrorist is going to come here and blow things up or shoot you and loved ones? I have no fear of that, quite honestly. I'm not a pussy. All right? I'm not going to be ruled by fear. Bottom line, I have no fear of some Muslim coming to this country and shooting me or any of that. Okay, that's all just, in my estimation, that's propaganda. All right, that's the way you keep people in line. You keep them afraid. Okay, I'm not going to hate any Muslim. I'm not going to hate anybody that's different than me. Okay, I don't like hate. We're all in this journey together. That's the bottom line. I am not going to hate somebody based on their religion. And I will shake the hand of any Muslim right now. Bottom line, I will shake their hand. In fact, I feel like saying in this video to everybody of the Muslim faith, on behalf of our tyrant-in-chief, Donald Trump, I humbly apologize to you and the treatment that you've been forced to go through at the hands of a man who is America's first tyrant. Now, bottom line, okay, the Republicans spent so much time complaining about Obama and his executive orders, and when you look at the illegal shit that Trump is trying to pull off now, first off, Mexico is not paying for that wall. Mexico is under no obligation to pay for that wall. And I salute Mexico's president, President Nieto, for standing up to the bully who is currently our president. And if we're lucky, he'll be impeached, Donald Trump. Wall's not going to do anything. It's just mind-boggling that when President Obama first took office, we thought we had turned a page. We thought we had rounded a corner. We flashed back to the 60s and just all the civil unrest. And maybe we looked at it through Pollyannic eyes that, America would be turning a page. that we'd finally have unity. Only somehow it bred more hatred. And in the face of that hatred, in my estimation, is our current president, Donald Trump. And I'm just going to say that I'm disgusted by this man. And I use the term man loosely. As far as I'm concerned, he's a bully. I think by far he is the worst occupant of that office ever. And the way he treats people, the Muslims, it almost parrots the way George Wallace was when he ran for president, saying segregation today, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever. That's the type of company I put our current president in. And I shudder to think what younger generations, if this man is allowed to be president for 4 years, what they're going to endure and see, and the type of environment that they're going to be raised in. We got to put a stop to this. We got to start thinking intellectually. And that's something that Donald Trump totally does not have the ability to do. So I encourage everybody out there to keep up with the marches, to keep up with the protests. Don't destroy things, all right? If you destroy a Starbucks or if you turn over a mailbox, you're just giving those on the other side the narrative that they need to make you look like simple hooligans. Okay? Don't throw breaking windows or destroying property. You sit there and you protest and you chant and you bring your signs and you say, hell no, we won't take no more, or whatever creative slogan you can come up with, man. It's all about peaceful protest. Don't let them have that narrative by destroying a Starbucks. Peaceful protest. You'd be surprised how that might actually work. Then you don't give them that narrative that they need to make you look bad. We, the American people, who did not put this man in office because he did not win the popular vote, he won the Electoral College. We, the American people, need to stand up and fight, stand up and resist. Almost similar to the Patriots that resisted Britain back in the 1770s when this first became a nation that was independent. That's what we have to look to. But we have to go the peaceful route. Because if you destroy a building, you should give them their narrative. Okay? And I know I'm repeating myself, but there's a lot of stuff that needs to be repeated. We need to be peaceful. We need to be smart about our protest. Banning Muslims from entering this country is just going to fan the flames of hatred. And as I said at the top of this video, Donald Trump is the perfect recruiting poster for ISIS. He has given them right now their motivation by instituting this ban. There's a reason why President Obama never instituted a ban like this, because he knew what it would do. Donald Trump, who's completely ignorant of how world politics function, went ahead and did it. So I'm going to stop this video right now. I just want to get these points out there. If you're going to protest, do it peacefully and do it smartly. Don't hurl a garbage can through the window to Starbucks. We the people can make a change, and we the people can stand up to this tyrant. And that's what I'll call him. I'll call him Tyrant Trump or Czar Trump. One of the two. That's how we'll stand up to this tyrant. We'll retweet his tweets that make him look like a fool. And we'll damage his credibility to the point where he'll have no other resolution than to resign. Stand strong. We, the people, will defeat Donald Trump and remove his stain from the White House. Peace, my friends.